Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lion Country Stadium on Thursday, October 4th, 2018. Dale Leach and Noah Helgett here to bring you the action tonight. In district play, as the Lions will host the Hoisington Cardinals tonight. Game number 6 of the season. They have 2 more games on the schedule coming up. Hayes TMP and Phillipsburg going to be an unnamed opponent in the 9th game. The Lions are 3-2 on the season, 1-1 in district, having lost last Friday to Norton by a score of 39-7. Hoisington is in the top 10 in Class 2A. They're second, or tied for first, basically, in our district, I should say, with a 2-0 record, tied with Phillipsburg. Their only loss on the season has been to in the opening game to Class 3A, Pratt. Last week they beat Ellsworth at Ellsworth by a score of 48-14. So the only comparative score really in the opponents is we nipped out a win over Ellsworth there, 14-13, and Hoisington basically had their way with Ellsworth. This is just the 4th game overall in the series between the schools. We had a 1-1 exchange back in 2004 and 5 where we split. Minneapolis won 26-0 in 2004 and lost 33-20 at Hoisington. Then real exciting 4 years ago here in Minneapolis in 3A regional playoffs, Minneapolis upset the Hoisington Cardinals 17-14. So overall, Minneapolis holds a 2-1 edge tonight. But even without some bad news that I'm going to give you, we probably would be declared underdogs going into the night. The bad news is the top 3 position players and quarterback are out. Plus the starting center is out. Friel and McCulloch, from what I understand, should return next Friday for the Hayes TMP game. And Trenton Meckel is done for the season with a broken finger. And Cooper Thompson, the center, is ill or something and is not playing tonight. So, how many times have you seen the top 3 quarterbacks out? As Coach
Very few times.
As Coach labeled it to me right now, it's just survival time. So it's going to be interesting. Here's the starting lineups. Levi Osherman, number 12, a senior. It's senior night. They have senior night festivities at halftime.
Number 15, Derek Pischel. Number 22, Tristan Hawk, senior. Number 23, Crew Martin. Number 30, Colton Bradford, sophomore. Number 38, Sam Plummer, a senior. Tyson Villapando, number 42, also a senior. Number 55, Keon Backus, a sophomore.
Starting center tonight.
Yep. Number 61, Chance Cornick, a senior. Number 70, Gayton Heald. 81, Hunter Allison, also a senior. As there is 9 seniors this year: Kenny Kirk, Cade McCulloch, Levi Osherman, Derek Pischel, Tristan Hawk, Sam Plummer, Tyson Villapando, Chance Cornick, Gayton Heald, and Hunter Allison.
We will have introductions of at halftime for senior night. It's time for the national anthem.
Place our flag flying in the southwest corner of our stadium. As we hear the Minneapolis High School band in the direction of Mr. Dennis Brooks play our national anthem.
Thank you, Lions student band here. Tonight, the game is on Thursday instead of the scheduled Friday night because of forecast severe weather potential for tomorrow evening. With that, I guess lightning is an extreme possibility. So, athletic directors at each and probably the principals at each school decided to hold it tonight. Try to get away from all of that. Had the junior high football games earlier against Russell. The varsity boys won 22-8 in one half, and fifth quarter for the junior varsity was a scoreless tie. Some of the leading stat people for Hoisington is the leading rusher, number 33, Wyatt Pettigo. He's also the leading receiver. He's got 914 yards on the ground this year, 228 per game average. So you'll probably see number 33 run the ball quite a bit. He's also the leading receiver with 82 yards at 20.5 yards a game. The quarterback is number 9, Derek Boxberger, 16 of 30 for 53%. 46 yards a game passing, so they're not a major passing team. He's got 90 yards rushing. So it'll be up to our defenders to see what they can do to stop a run tonight.
Yep, Hoisington's Wyatt Pettigo is a very good athlete. As of last year, him and Tyson went head-to-head for the state championship in wrestling.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yep. As it was a nail-biter.
Yes.
I believe Pettigo won by a few points. I knew it ran out of time.
Hoisington won the coin toss and is deferred. The Minneapolis will receive and defend the south goal line on the right side of the screen. They're in the navy blue, of course, and the Cardinals of Hoisington are in their red pants, white jerseys, and white helmets. We'll see what kind of a kicker they have. And we'll see what Mr. Pischel can do in the return game tonight.
As we can see from previous games, he can take that ball and take it to the house all the way.
See, the other up back is number 27. You know who that is off the top of your head?
That may be Gannon Cleveland, because I don't see a 52 out there, as he is 52. So that may be Gannon Cleveland. As Pischel and Gannon Cleveland's back to return.
Up backs are Crew Martin and Levi Osherman. having a little delay here. The ref is going to put the ball in play. Kick deep. Taken by 27 at about the 20. Pitch to the left side. Gets up to the 38 of Minneapolis. Where the Lions take over 1st and 10. Nathan Lowe practiced as our quarterback. I heard that we might see the Wildcat, and that's the way we're lining up. During pregame, Nathan Lowe, number 80, a freshman, was.
Yep, as we do line up in the Wildcat, Tyson Villapando. Tyson rolls right,
snap.
Lowers his shoulder,
and he's
down. He's down to the 30.
Good, big gainer.
And he's tripped up about the 25 or so.
From the 38-yard line around the right side to the.
It's a great run to start off the game.
To the 24-yard line.
Moves it all the way into their 23-yard line.
23, first down. 40-yarder. They obviously have not seen us on tape running the Wildcat.
Yes. Yeah. As you saw,
so
Tyson just lowered his shoulder and plowed right over. Goes right, Gannon Cleveland. Gets a gain of a couple, maybe. Looks like a gain of 3.
Second 7 coming up from the 20 of the Hoisington Cardinals.
Gannon takes a snap, rolls right. Drives forward. Past the 20. Up to about the Hoisington 17 or so.
Stop on the play by Donovan and number 56, Dave Bradley.
Gain of 3 on the play.
3rd and 4 to go from the Hoisington Cardinals 17-yard line. In the red zone are the Lions. Nice, impressive first drive here. Big 40-yard run by Tyson Villapando to open it. And that's going to be too much time.
There's a timeout called by the Lions.
Okay. Taking a
Get
timeout.
something figured out there.
9:44 to go here in the first quarter. It's 0-0. Dale Leach and Nathan Helgett will be back with you shortly on Eagle Communications Channel 20. All right, welcome back. It's Dale Leach and Noah Helgett, not Nathan Helgett. Third and 4 from the Hoisington 17.
9:44 left in the first quarter. Villapando lines up in the Wildcat once again.
Oh, we jump offside.
Yes, I believe so.
Right tackle, I think, unless we were drawn. Illegal procedure, 5-yard penalty.
As I believe it was the right, right tackle, Chance Cornick, I believe. Yep.
So now it's a 3rd and 9 from the 22 of Hoisington. Nope, no reverse. It's a fake.
I think Hawk grabbed that one. Tries to drive forward.
Who was the ball carrier?
22, Hawk, Tristan Hawk.
Uh-huh. Gets a yard gain to the 21. Fourth and 8 coming up. 9:10 to go in the first quarter. What started out to be an impressive drive is kind of bogged down a little bit.
Villapando rolls right, turns up, maybe close.
First down is
Yep,
indicated.
first down. This
8-yard
ref
gain.
on the left side, yep.
Or 9-yard gain, excuse me.
10 yards on the play. Good for a Minneapolis first down.
As they'll be on the Hoisington 11, first down. 8:40 to go left in the first quarter. Cleveland gets a snap, hands it off to Peschel. Peschel rolls it right.
And he's
Brought
short
down
of the goal.
short of the pylon, yes.
Nice little reverse to the wingback to the 2-yard line. Okay, so we can get a first down without scoring. 2nd and 1 from the 2.
Villapando takes a snap, pushes forward, and he has a touchdown. Touchdown, Tyson Villapando.
Off the left side, and the Lions draw first blood at the 7:41 mark. Of the first quarter here. Shot in the arm the Lions needed. 4 minutes and 20 seconds off the clock.
Kenny Kirk lines up for the PAT. Kirk's kick is up.
Yeah, it's wide right, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
No good.
So after 8 minutes and 19 seconds, the 7:41 mark, the Lions lead 6-0. We'll be back after this break. Dale Leach and Noah Helge. Okay, now we get to see the high-powered rushing offense of Hoisington Cardinals. The Lions kicking off.
As Hawk and Villapando line up there kicking. Villapando brings him in for a last-minute huddle.
About the longest we've kicked this year is about 30 yards, maybe. Get it over the head of the. Look how many they only got.
As you see,
they got
yeah,
11 guys up
they
in
know
front.
it's coming.
And they cover it at the 48 or 47 of Hoisington. So at 7:40 to go here in the quarter. They'll take over at their 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
Hoisington 48.
Mm-hmm. Boxberger brings him out in the under center. One tailback, one slot left.
Hands it off to Pettigo.
He gets 5 yards or 6.
Sophomore Colton Bradford with the great tackle there.
Gets to the Minneapolis 46. That's a big back.
Yes. Take a lot to take him down.
2nd 4. or a long 3 here.
So he lines up under center again. Pettigo in the backfield. 3 receivers on the right here. Hands it off to Pettigo. Turns
He's
up.
got the first down.
Ends up about at the Minneapolis 40.
Yep. They're going to mark it at the 41.
41.
So Villapando and Pettigo met in the state wrestling last year. Quarterback keeper around the left side.
Turns up.
It's Boxberger. And we have a late flag.
Brought down by John Nelson and Hunter Allison.
Flag's at the 34-yard line.
As it is holding on the Cardinals.
Be 10 yards from the 34. Spot foul.
Which will push him back to the Minneapolis 40, about a 44. Pitches at the right. Gets to about the 40. Brought down by number 23, Crew Martin. Gain of about 5.
The ball carrier was number 20, Braxton Donovan. He's one of their top 3 rushers.
They start out the Minneapolis 39.
And
hands it off to Pettigo. As Colton Bradford once again comes down with a very great tackle on number 33, Wyatt Pettigo.
They are at the Minneapolis 33. 5:30 remaining here in the first quarter. 3rd and 3 coming up. Be 2-down territory, I'm sure, unless they got a real good field goal kicker. If they don't make it here.
As I noticed pregame.
Oh, it's 4th down. So they're going for it.
Yep.
Pettigo with carry, he's got the first down and more. Still going.
As he is brought down by number 23, Crew Martin.
Gets to the 19 of Minneapolis.
As that is his Wyatt Pettigo's 4th rush this first drive here. 1st and 10 from the Minneapolis 18. Hands it off to Pettigo. Pettigo's
gets maybe a yard.
Austin is brought down by 70 Gaten Heald and 42 Tyson Villapando.
No gain. 2nd and 10. From the 18 of Minneapolis. Little slot reverse over the right.
Hands it off to number 20.
And
Brought
Donovan.
down by 81 Hunter Allison. This is a gain of 7.
Down to the 12-yard line.
Should bring up 3rd and 3 on the Minneapolis 7. Or 12, excuse me. Under center once again. Hands it off to Pettigo. Pettigo pushes forward.
Gets it to the 5-yard line.
5-yard line.
First down.
Brought down by Colton Bradford.
First and goal from the Minneapolis 5. Their third first down of this drive. Knocking on the door.
Number 3 in motion. Pitches out to number 3. Number 3 turns up to the left. And is in for the touchdown.
Yep. They're on the right side left side out of the right slot.
Number 3, Xavier Robertson for the touchdown for the Hoisington Cardinals.
And they're going to line up for point after touchdown kick. Try here. See if they can take the lead.
As his kick is up.
And it's
And it's
no good.
Went past the uprights on the left, or the right, excuse me.
So each team scores a touchdown on their opening drive. Each team fails to convert the point after touchdown attempt.
It is 6-6 with 2:50 left in the first quarter.
With that, we'll be back. Dale Leach and Noah Hilgett here on Eagle Communications Channel 20. All right, welcome back to first quarter action. 2:50 to go in the first. It's tied at 6. Cardinals set to kick off.
Number 20, Braxton Donovan up back to kick for the Cardinals. 15, Derek Pichel, and 27, Gannon Cleveland back to receive for the Lions. Little squid kick there. Osherman picks it up and falls at about the 34.
They're smart. They don't want to kick it to Pichel.
As they'll start at the Minneapolis 34-yard line.
33-yard line. The Lions start here in the second drive of the contest. Not quite as good a field position as they had in the first one, but pretty good.
Is that some confusion there? Getting everybody on the field.
Tight formation here behind the Wildcat. Fumble. We
Fumble
get
on the
up,
play.
I think.
As Gannon Cleveland gets on top of it.
Back to the 28-yard line. So a loss of 5.
Second and 15. Gannon with the ball.
Gets 3 yards, maybe 2 or 3, up to the 29. Third and 14 coming up, so we got a yard that time. Snap is a little low, so they got to be careful in handling it.
As we'll see the Wildcat formation for quite a bit of the night tonight. Villapando takes this one.
And he's going to drop for a loss.
Tries to make something out of it, but
started to the right, was hit, turned back to the left, and got brought down by 2 more.
So
I guess no loss, still at the 29.
brings up 4th and 14 from the 29.
Woo!
This is a great kick.
punt. Taken at the 35. Cutting left.
There's a few flags back here. The 40.
Who was our punter?
Chance Cornick, number 61, senior. Yep.
That's what I was thinking.
There's 2 flags back here.
Oh, yeah, 2 flags where the ball was picked up by the receiver. One at the 38, another one at the 43, which it would indicate probably a penalty on the Cardinals. Pushing the back.
Pushing the back and head-to-head, it looks like, or targeting.
Pushing the back is declined. Targeting is accepted. That'll be a 15-yard penalty.
There's 2 penalties on Hoisington there. As they'll start off.
Pushes them back to. It's not as severe as penalty I thought it would be, unless they just haven't marked it off yet. They haven't marked it off. The referee's at the 38. 5, 10, 15.
As that'll push them back to
24-yard line.
Yep, their own 24-yard line.
44 seconds here to go on the first quarter.
Keeps it, pitches to number 3. Number 3 turns upfield.
And he's going to take it to the house. Around the left end.
Touchdown number 3.
70,
Xavier Robinson for Hoisington Cardinals.
76-yard touchdown run.
It's quite the run on his part. As that takes the lead to 12-6, Hoisington. 29 seconds left in the first quarter.
And Robinson has scored both their touchdowns.
Number 20, Braxton Donovan back to kick the PAT. Avery Brewer, number 2, is a holder. Kick is up.
That looks good.
That is good.
So
That takes the lead. 13 Cardinals, Lions 6.
29.6 seconds left here in the first quarter. Dale Leach, Noah Helgett back for first quarter action again here in just a minute on Eagle Communications Channel 20. Okay, welcome back for the kickoff. Cardinals have scored on their first 2 possessions. The Lions scored on their first and were 3 and out on their second possession. A real short kick.
As Keon Backus falls on it.
Going to give Minneapolis the ball at their 45. So there the Lions take over. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter.
As Villapeno
Low
takes a snap. Pushes forward for about 3, maybe 2, excuse me.
The Lion backs and that Wildcat are doing a fairly good job of handling those low snaps. From our substitute center, again, the top 3 quarterback position players are out with injuries, and starting center is out with sickness or something tonight.
As that ends the first quarter, Cardinals 13, Minneapolis 6.
We'll be back for second quarter action. Noah Helgett and Dale Leach, Eagle Channel 20. Okay, 2nd and 7 coming up for the Lions. from their 48-yard line.
Villapando takes the snap, rolls right. Pushes forward for a gain of a couple.
Gets to the 50. So a second and almost 6. Third and 5. Oh, Scott. He didn't come up and get it, so don't worry about it. All right, so 3rd and 5 officially.
3rd and 5 from the 50-yard line.
Either they jumped or we
As
drew
Minneapolis, yep.
We drew them.
We drew them. False start on Minneapolis. We'll push them back to the 45. 3rd and 10.
So 3rd and 10 coming up from the Minneapolis 45.
As Hawk takes the snap.
Tries the left side, gets 3 yards.
So that brings up 4th and 7 from the 48-yard line.
Kornick back to punt for the Lions.
Another great kick.
Punt. Going to go to the 17-yard line.
Great kick on Chance Kornick. It goes down to the Hoisington 17-yard line.
Well, they'll take over with 10:18 to go here in the second quarter. Leading our Lions 13-6.
Quarterback keeper. Gets a gain of about 3-4. As Hunter Allison, number 81, a senior here at Minneapolis High School, gets a tackle.
Back to pass. Completed out to the right. He's got a
Completed,
first down and beyond.
Xavier Robinson.
To the 40 of
As that is
Hoisington.
Boxberger's first pass of the game.
It's an injury for the Lions. There's a blue uniform down on the ground. About the 38-yard line. We'll be back after they get this sorted out. Okay, the player we took a pause for is number 81, Hunter Allison. Was helped up off the ground, but is walking off under his own power. So hopefully there's nothing too serious there. He can come back in shortly. He'll have to sit out at least one play. So 1st and 10 for the Cardinals from their 40. 9:33 to go here in the second quarter.
As Pettigo rolls left, turns up.
Nice tackle by Villapando.
As
Short
those,
of the first down.
As those two have a history as of last year.
To the 49 of Hoisington. 2nd and 1. Better go back in this back formation. He gets the ball up the center. Got the first down.
As Gaten Hill is credited with the stop there.
Into Minneapolis territory at the Minneapolis 48.
As there's an official timeout.
Working with a shoulder pad issue there. And off to Pettigo again over the right side. He breaks free. And he's going to take it to the house.
He's, yep.
48-yard touchdown.
48 yards on the play. Good for the Hoisington touchdown.
That was his third grab of the third possession here.
8:16 mark here in the second quarter. 48-yard touchdown.
Which brings the lead, Cardinals 19, Lions 6. As Donovan lines up for the PAT. It is up and it is good.
Yep.
With 8:16 left in the second quarter, Hoisington Cardinals 20, Minneapolis Lions 6.
We'll be right back. Dale Leach and Noah Helgood on Eagle Channel 20. All right, welcome back for this kickoff here in the second quarter. 8:16 remaining. Hoisington will kick off to the Lions.
Peschel and Cleveland in the back to receive. 20, Donovan lines up for the kickoff.
Caught by Osherman. And he is rather rudely met at about 35 and knocked back to the 33.
Brought down by 23, Chase Robinson. As we are ready to start Minneapolis' fourth drive.
One touchdown and 2 3 and outs.
Yep. As we will start on our own 33. First and 10. 8:11 left to go in the second quarter. Villapando takes it up the middle.
1 yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Villapando's limping a little bit.
As Cleveland takes the call back to the huddle. Cleveland rolls right. Slips down.
Loss of a yard. It's going to make 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 from the 33. With 7:05 left to go in the second quarter. 3rd and 10, Minneapolis on their own 33. Cleveland with the snap.
Slot
Gives
reverse
to the
to
slot to Peschel.
Peschel. He might get a yard out of that.
That brings up 4th down.
4th and 9 coming up.
As Chance Cornick, senior here at Minneapolis High School, lines up for the punt. As his last 2 punts, sword in the air, yep. As Cornick takes a snap. Boots it up.
Fumbled. Picked up again, though, by Robinson. Gets about a 7-yard return up to the 46 of Hoisington. 6:06 to go here in the second quarter. Actually, going to put him down at the 45.
45-yard line. Yep. As they start off on their own 45. Boxberger lines up under the center.
They take Boxberger down for no gain. That was Villapando.
Tyson Villapando, number 42. That was, yep, a gain of.
2nd and 10 coming up.
They are still on their own 45. 2nd 10. 5:44 left to go in the second quarter. Boxberger under center. Easy rolls right.
And off to
gain
the
of
back.
field, yep. Brought down by 81 Hunter Allison and 22 Tristan Hawk.
Pettigo, I'm assuming, was the runner.
Yep.
He got 3 yards up to the 48-yard line. 3rd and 7. Back
Boxberger
pass.
rolls right, passes to Pettico. Pettico turns upfield. Gets to about the 32 or 33.
Taking that tap out of bounds by number 30, I think.
Colton Bradford.
So 1st down passing here. Pettigo goes out. 1st and 10 at the Minneapolis 34.
Boxberger hands it off to number 20 as he may have gotten in the yard. Brought down by Chance Cornick, number 61. As number 20, Braxton Donovan.
Second and 8.
The ball is on the Minneapolis 33-yard line. 4:15 to go left in the second quarter. Boxberger rolls right, steps back, passes downfield.
Well covered by the Lions.
As a few of them collide down there. Brings up 3rd and 9 from the Minneapolis 33-yard line. As they are on their Minneapolis 33-yard line.
Third and 9 coming up. 4:03 left in the second quarter.
Boxberger under snapper, excuse me. Hands it off to 34, Josh Ball. As he gets a gain of a couple.
Few yards up to the 28. He's going to make a 4th and 4. Clock is ticking down at 3:35 to go in the second quarter. Over the right tackle, and they've got the first down and more.
As that is Pettigo.
Pettigo,
As he is currently Minneapolis' nightmare.
238 yards a game rushing average.
As that is his second carry for this fourth drive of the game. 1st and 10 on the Minneapolis 17-yard line. Boxberger hands it off to 34, Josh Ball. As Tyson Villapando brings his ball down.
Gets to the 11 of Minneapolis.
Gain of 6 on the play.
2nd 5 from the 11. 2:35 to go in the half. Cleveland, or Robinson, out of the slot, slips and loses
Number 20,
a yard.
Braxton Donovan, yep. As Ball and Robinson are coming out of the game.
3rd and 5 coming up.
2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Cardinals 20, Lions 6. 3rd and 5 on the 11.
Quarterback keeper, and we wrap him up.
Keep it.
Boxberger, no gain.
As Villapando, Crew Martin, and Tristan Hawk, those three, on the tackle. As he gets a rush of 1.
4th and 4. A long 4 from the 10-yard line. $1:20 to go here in the first
As
half.
they'll go for it. 4th and 4. Minneapolis 10-yard line. Donovan in motion. Hands it off to Donovan. Rolls up.
I
And
think
he
he's got
may
it.
have it.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Is signaled. But I don't think he was at the goal line.
Oh, may have been a
First down.
few yards short.
4th and 4. No, 1st and 5.
1st and 5 from the
yeah,
5. Yep.
Yeah. 1st and
57,
goal from the
57
5.
seconds left. As the clock's rolling.
Pettigo, I think, is the ball carrier.
Pettigo pushes forward.
Round about the 1. They take a timeout with 37 seconds left here in the first half. We'll be right back. Dale Leach, Noah Helgett. Okay, welcome back with 39 seconds here to play in the half. It's 2nd and goal from the 3 for Hoisington. Pettigo, the carrier, he gets
Pushes forward. No,
No
signal.
signal.
Yep.
clock is running at 28 seconds.
3rd and 1 from the 1.
3rd and goal from the 1. And they're going to take another timeout. With 16 seconds left. We'll be right back. Dale Leach and Noah Helgett on Eagle Channel 20. Okay, 16 seconds left. The Cardinals do have one more timeout they can take. 3rd and goal at the 1. Hand off to Pettigo. Loose ball.
Pettigo, the ball carrier.
And the Lions recover.
The Lions recover.
According to the Lions, anyway. I haven't seen a kick signal from the officials. It is a fumble.
The Lions
Minneapolis
recover the
takes over.
fumble.
So,
The end of the half. Cardinals 20. Lions 6.
that's the way the half ends.
As our senior festivities will just begin in a few minutes here.
I'm confused as why the officials are huddling. Are they going to make us run a play? They're going to put some time on the clock, it looks like.
There are 6 seconds remaining in.
6 seconds remaining. The Lions will have the ball at the 20. I imagine we'll probably do a kneel down. So not for that. Up the center goes Hawk. Looks like.
Clock the ball carrier.
As that'll bring it now to the end of the second quarter.
And it's halftime.
Not
Hoisington
half.
Cardinals 20. Lions 6.
Minneapolis 6.
And we'll be right back for senior night recognition.
We'll be having the senior high school and recognition of our senior football and cheerleading participants. Hunter Allison. Hunter is the son of David Jr. Allison. He's been
81, Hunter Allison.
4 years, veteran in all 4. Next year, Hunter plans on attending KSU Polytech, majoring in unmanned aircraft system design and integration, flight and operations, as well as studying to become a pilot. Hunter Allison. Levi Osherman.
Levi Osherman, number 12.
Levi is the son of Scott and Rebecca Osherman. He's been a member of football for all 4 years, lettering every year. Levi plans to attend Fort Hays State University with a major in biology pre-med. Levi Osherman.
Pre-med.
Tristan Hawk.
Tristan Hawk, number 22.
Tristan is the son of Chad and Jesse Hawk and Marcia Crum. He's been involved in football 4 years, lettering each year. Tristan plans on attending the Osho County Community College to wrestle with a major in history and a minor in criminal justice. Tristan Hawk. Gaten Hill.
Gaten Heel, number 70.
And Kristen Hill. He's been a member of football all 4 years, lettering each year, as well as earning all league honors as a junior. After high school, Gaten plans on attending college, majoring in business. Gaten Hill. Kenny Kirk.
Kenny Kirk, number 8.
Kenny is the son of Kendall Kirk. Kenny's been a member of the football team for 3 years, lettering 1. Next fall, Kenny plans on going to Claude County Community College to major in computer-aided drafting. Kenny Kirk. Chance Cornick.
Chance Cornick, number 61.
Ryan and Rochelle Cornick. Chance has been a participant in football for 4 years, lettering each year. Chance is undecided on plans after high school. Chance Cornick. Caden McCullough.
Number 11, Caden McCulloch.
Caden is the son of Eric and Julie McCullough. He's been active in football for 4 years, lettering each year. After high school, Caden plans to attend Kansas State University and major in business communications. Caden McCullough.
Caden McCulloch.
Derek Fischel.
Derek Fischel, number 15.
Derek is the son of Kansas State University and studying agronomy. Derek Michel. Sam Plummer.
Sam Plummer
Sam is the son of
from
W.
38.
Plummer and Pam Plummer. Sam has been a member of football for 1 year. After high school, Sam plans to attend Fort Hays State University, majoring in business. Sam Plummer. Maisie Robbins.
Maisie Robbins.
Maisie is the daughter of Ronnie and Lisa Robbins. She has been a football manager 2 years. Her plans after high school include attending college with a major in elementary education. Maisie Robbins. Tyson Villapando.
Tyson Villapando, number 42.
Son of Matt Villapando. He's been a member of the football team 4 years, lettering every year and earning all-league honors as a junior. Tyson plans to attend the Osho County Community College to wrestle with a major in criminal justice. Tyson Villapando. Claire Lichtenwalder.
Claire Lichtenwalder, cheerleader.
Claire is the daughter of Matt and Cammie Lichtenwalder. She's been a member of the cheer squad all 4 years of high school, lettering each year, as well as being the captain for the last 2. Claire plans to attend Fort Hays State University with a focus on the nursing and paramedic program. Claire Lichtenwalder.
Congratulations to all these seniors, football players, managers, and cheerleaders.
Minneapolis Junior Senior High School.
Thank you for your
Please give our seniors
contributions to success here at Minneapolis High School. We'll be back in a little bit with first half wrap up and bring you second half action. Okay, welcome back here to halftime. The Minneapolis versus Hoisington High School's football game. A little bit of a wrap up. We don't have any stats to give you, but the Lions had 2 first downs in the first quarter. The Cardinals had 7 first downs, 3 by rushing. 4 by rushing, 3 by passing, for 7 first downs in the game in the first half. Penalties, Lions had 2 for 10 yards. Hoisington had 2 for 25. There was 1 turnover in the half, and that was by Hoisington at the Minneapolis goal line with 6 seconds remaining in the half. Hoisington scored, I believe, on 3 of their 4 possessions. They were knocking on the door to score a touchdown to finish off the first half. Drove the ball around 70 yards, and then that fumble occurred. Minneapolis has had 1 scoring drive, the very first one of the half, coming out and surprising the Cardinals with the Wildcat formation that they had not seen us run on tape in any way, shape, or form. Scoring by Minneapolis in the first was at 7:41 in the first quarter, with Villapando on a run of 2 yards. The kick attempt was no good. 2:50 remaining in the first quarter. Robinson, a 5-yard run. The PAT was no good. At 29.6 seconds left in the first quarter, Robinson with a 76-yard run. Kick by Donovan was good on that one for them to take this 13-6 lead over the Lions. Their third touchdown came in the second quarter with 8:16 left, with their leading rusher, Pettigo, number 33, on a 48-yard run. Robinson the kick to give them another 7 points and to make the score 20-6, which is where we stand right now. Again, they had a long drive to close out the first half, They ended up scoreless with that fumble by their leading rusher, Pettigo, at the goal line. And it apparently went into the end zone where the Lions recovered because the ball was brought out to the 20. So with that, we'll be back in a few minutes for second half kickoff. Minneapolis should be kicking off to Hoisington as they deferred and won the toss and deferred in the beginning of the game.
It was Monday, I believe. Like he went to one of the coaches or his dad and showed him his finger, and it didn't look too good.
All right, welcome back to second half action. The Lions will kick off here, trailing the Hoisington Cardinals, who are tied for first position in our district with number 1 in Class 2A Phillipsburg.
As from what I've seen, Phillipsburg is looking very good.
Oh, yes.
Yes. They deserve the number 1 spot.
They rather handily took care of the number 1 1A team, Smith Center.
Yep.
On Smith Center's
Yes.
home field.
Minneapolis will kick off.
As Villapando and Hawk are back to kick.
Taken at the 47 by number 27.
27, Holt Hanslick, a sophomore.
Kickoff return. Huntsville will take the place of first and 10.
As they'll start off their possession on their own 47-yard line. Boxberger under center. Receiver on both sides. Donovan in motion. Boxberger decides to keep it.
Follows the tailback.
Burger's ball carrier.
Gets
Gain
2
of
yards.
3
maybe.
yards, yep.
Gets to their 49.
One on the play, wicked second and
So second 9 coming up.
Boxberger brings in the call from the sideline. Receiver on right and left. Boxberger under center. Donovan in motion. Hands it off to
34. Is in the lineup, not 33.
34, Josh Ball. As Petty goes on the sideline over there.
top of the play by Bradford and Allison.
Into Minneapolis territory to the 48-yard line. 3rd and 5.
On the play will make it 3rd and 5.
Boxberger under center. Hands it off to, little
Oh,
trickery
he
play.
kept it. And lost yardage.
Donovan, the ball carrier.
Back to the 50.
And is
Oh,
tugged down
no.
by 8100 Allison,
Handed
senior.
it to the left wing, excuse me.
As you saw,
I followed the fake up the center.
tricked me.
Off the ball on the play will make it 4th and 5.
4th and 6 here. Just inside the 50-yard line. Let's see if they'll punt it. I think they've got confidence they can make it.
Yeah.
And if they don't, we haven't been a real threat running.
Boxberger hands it off to Donovan. Donovan pushes forward, and
He's going to be short.
he will be
He's
close.
going to be short.
Yep, as he may be a yard short. Yep.
Minneapolis takes over, holds and takes over at their 44-yard line.
The Lions will take possession on down. 1st and 10 at their 44.
Minneapolis begins their first drive of the second half. On the Minneapolis 44-yard line. Villapando grabs a snap, Runs up the middle. May have a yard or two.
Right now, our offense is pretty one-dimensional.
Yep. Yes.
To say the least. He gets a yard. He's up to the 45. No passing attempts so far, and I'd be shocked to see one.
As I think Hoisington has our Wildcat formation down pretty well, defending it wise. As
Villepando on the
Villepando.
left side. Gets maybe another couple. Gets it to the 49. So 3rd and 5 coming up.
Gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 5. On Minneapolis 49-yard line. 8:50 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Villepando takes a snap.
And he gets a yard,
Gets
maybe.
across the 50.
At the 49 of just over the 50-yard
Over
line.
the
That
50-yard
will
line, yep.
be counted at the 49 of Hoisington. 4th and 3 coming up. I'm sure we'll punt. Yes. Kornick will drop back into the punt formation.
As he's been doing pretty well punting back there.
Yes, he has.
Getting it off quick and booting it up. As number 3, Xavier Robinson's back to receive the punt for Hoisington.
Nice.
Kornick with
punt.
another rocket punt. As he fields it from about the 20.
He gets to the 25 for his tackle.
That was a great stop.
So they give him forward progress at the 25. So about their worst field position of the game so far at their own 25. They've been moving the ball basically at will. The mixture of running and passing. More running than passing.
Robinson in motion. Boxberger hands it off to
Pettigo's in there.
as he hands it off to White Pettigo, number 33.
Second and 3 coming up from the Minneapolis 32, or the Hoisington 32, excuse me. Pitches it to Robinson, taken for a loss. Back at the 30, Donovan, excuse me. Hunter Allison with the big stop there. Third and 5 coming up.
From the Hoisington 32-yard line. This will be a very key stop here for the Minneapolis Lions. As Boxberger hands it off to Pettigo. And Pettigo pushes.
He's going to be short.
He may be short, yeah. As the Minneapolis Lions defensive line was ready for that one.
It's at the 34.
Which yard short.
And
The first down.
marker is just over the 35.
Yep.
So 4th and 1. Will they go for it or punt? They will go for it.
As they
Unless
may,
they fake punt it.
they may be handing it off to Pettigo.
Why not?
Donovan in motion. Hands it off to Pettigo.
Fumble.
Fumble.
And Minneapolis
has it.
at
Wow.
the Hoisington 40. That's Pettigo's second fumble.
Fumble of the game, yeah. Having a hard time.
The Lions will take possession. Turnover, first and 10 at the 40.
That is a wonderful opportunity for the Lions.
Just the shot in the arm we need.
Yeah. So as the Lions line up in the Wildcat formation. Villapando with the ball.
He gets 2 or 3.
Hand of the ball carrier.
To the 38. So a 2-yard gain.
Gets to the Minneapolis 38-yard line.
Second and 8 from the Hoisington 38.
Or Hoisington, excuse me. Cleveland with the ball, rolls right.
Cleveland gets another yard. Up to the 36.
Gain of 2.
Stop on the play by number 34, Josh Ball.
Third and 7. The Hoisington 36-yard line. 4:40 left to go in the third quarter. Cleveland
Pass attempt.
passes downfield.
Caught.
Caught by Hunter Allison.
Cleveland to Allison. To the 20-yard line.
Pushed
First
out of
down.
bounds at about the 20-yard line.
First pass attempt we've shown for the night.
16-yard pass for Minneapolis, first down.
Caught the Cardinals totally unaware, looking for the run.
15 yards on the play. Good for Minneapolis.
They weren't aware of that.
First and 10 at the red zone. The Hoisington 20.
Villapando with it.
And or he gets back to the 20, and that's it.
Ready to go, and Kilburn on the stop. No gain on the play. We'll make it second and 10.
Villapando.
Over the right side, gets a couple yards.
Hand of the ball carrier.
To the 18. Going to bring up a 3rd and 8.
Blackwell on the stop.
Will we see another pass?
We have one on the play. We'll make it third and 8.
As we've seen Coach Hahn pulling tricks out of his bag of tricks.
Reverse to Bishop.
As Pichel gets to about the Hoisington 11-yard line. Rush of about 7 yards.
That's it to the 12.
As Pichel's been pretty quiet tonight.
Gets it to the 12, so it's 4th and 3 coming up.
4th and 2 from the Hoisington 12-yard line. 2:10 left to go here in the third quarter. Villapando with the ball.
He
Pushes forward.
might have it.
Hand of the ball carrier.
He does.
Yep, and he is
Move the chains over the left
first
tackle.
down.
Stop on the play by number 3.
Gain of
At the
2.
9 of Hoisington. First and goal at the 9. Up the center. Big push. I assume that's Villapando. No, Hawk.
Oh, yep. I believe it was Hawk.
Yep, he
Yep,
gets to
Tristan
the 4.
Hawk. Gain of 5.
Second goal from the 4-yard line of Hoisington. Minneapolis knocking on the door after that fumble recovery.
Cleveland with the ball. Rolls left.
And they're going to knock him for a loss. Tried the left side.
As Pettigo. Another key tackle.
Going to give him forward progress to the 5. Loss of 1. Third and goal from the 5. And we're going to have a timeout by Hoisington. Oh, quarter's going to expire.
That's the end of the third quarter. Hoisington 20, Minneapolis 6.
A scoreless third quarter. I did not anticipate that.
Yep.
We'll be back for fourth quarter action shortly. Dale Leach and Noah Helgett, Eagle Communications, Channel 20. Okay, play will resume here in the fourth quarter with the Lions knocking on the door. The Cardinals definitely wanting to keep us out of the end zone.
The Lions start off in the Hoisington 5-yard line.
Third and goal. 2 plays for a touchdown. Little reversed pistol trying the right side, and he's going to be dropped either for no gain or a loss.
As Wyatt Pettigo once again is on the stop.
No gain, no loss. Fourth and goal from the 5.
As they are,
okay, what can we do to push it over here?
they're going for it. I'd like to see one of those trick passes again. As Villapando pushes
Villapando up
forward.
the center. No touchdown signal. A turnover on downs at the 2-yard line. Took a lot of time off the clock, which is a good defensive move.
Yep. Hopefully we can stop them once again.
But Hoisington takes over 1st and 10 on their 2. Be nice to get a safety here.
So they start off on their own 2.
Big run over the
They're
left
on
side.
Pettigo.
We had a 98-yarder.
As Pettigo takes it clear to the house from the 2-yard line.
10:57 to go here in the fourth quarter. Wow.
He has some speed on him, Dale. My gosh.
He does, and he's a good-sized kid.
And I feel like that is why he averages so many points a game.
And it's taken under on the point.
Way to go.
Got snowed under there by Hunter Allison.
81 Hunter Allison. It looked like 38 Sam Plummer got in there pretty quick.
So 10:57 to go. It's Hoisington 26, Minneapolis 6, and the Lions will get the kickoff here. Be right back. Dale Leach, Noah Helgut on Eagle Community Channel 20. Okay, welcome back for 10:57 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Lions trailing 26-6. Hoisington set for the kickoff.
Gannon Cleveland and Derek Pischel back to receive.
Pischel takes it at about the
Rolls
15.
left.
And gets it to the 35-yard line, about a 20-yard return.
Return out to the 35. Lions take possession, first and 10.
As the Lions take it from the 35-yard line. From their own 35.
And we have a illegal procedure penalty of some type coming. Yep. Just the third penalty on the Lions here in the game, all 5-yarders. The ball is at the 30, first and 15. Villapando
Pushes forward for a
carry.
few. Trying to get some yards back. Second and 13, so a gain of 2.
Number 75 is a big dude.
Yes.
6'2", 265, I think I read. 285.
.62", 285. Yep.
Villapando again over the right side. They're going right at that big guy. To the 34. Next third and 11 coming up.
Hoisington has a pretty young team as they only have 4 seniors.
Wow.
As Pedigo, he's only a junior.
Pedigo's
so,
a
yes.
junior. This big number 79
Yep.
is a junior. So we get to go to Hoisington next year and play them all.
There's 10 juniors and a whole bunch of sophomores.
Villapando over the right
Villapando.
side. He gets to the 36. The big hit. Going to make 4th and 9.
As it is 4th and 9. Minneapolis 36-yard line. Chance Cornick lines up for the punt.
Doesn't take much of a roll.
And it is out about the 36, 37-yard line.
Hoisington first and 10 at their 37 with 8:35 remaining. See if we can keep from getting any more big gainers.
.8:35 left in the fourth quarter. Hoisington 26, Minneapolis 6. First down.
Back to pass.
Mossberger drops back, throws down to Robinson.
Oh,
Robinson jumps
beautiful
out with the catch.
He laid out for that one.
Boxberger's pass is complete to number 3, Xavier Hoisington.
Gets it to the 33 of Minneapolis.
Yards on the play.
29-yard gain.
First and 10, Hoisington to 33.
Number
First
3,
and 10. for
Xavier Robertson
Minneapolis
with the
33.
catch.
Timeout Minneapolis.
Timeout is called by Minneapolis. 8:13 left in the fourth quarter. Hoisington 26, Minneapolis 6, excuse me.
And we'll be right back. Okay, first and 10 at the Minneapolis 33.
Boxberger lines up in the under the center. Pettigo in the backfield. Robinson in motion.
Pettigo.
Boxberger pitches it out to Robertson. Robinson turns up.
Good
Brought
fake.
down by 38, Sam Plummer, senior.
Good fake to Pettigo.
Yep. As I saw, Boxberger was either trying to hand it off to Pettigo or faking it. Bobbles the ball, pitches it out to Xavier Robertson.
First and 10 at the Minneapolis 14. Pitch around the right side.
Donovan. Brought down by number 15, Derek Peschel, 23, Crew Martin, and number 30, Colton Bradford.
Gets to the 7-yard line. Actually, they're marking it at the 6. Second and 2 from the 6, so they can get a first down if they need to.
8-yard
without
rush.
scoring.
Weston has receiver on both sides. Boxberger lines up under center. Pettigo in the backfield. Hands it off to Donovan.
And he's met
Donovan
solidly after a short gain.
Stuck up by
Might have the first down. Looks like they're going to mark it yard short. Nope. First down. First and goal. First and goal from the 3.
6:40 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Boxberger lines up under center. Pettigo in the backfield. Both receivers on the left. Hands it off to Pettigo. Pettigo runs in for a touchdown.
Big hole for him. Runs in hardly.
That extends the lead 32-6 with 6:26 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
And they're going to go for 2.
Boxberger under center. Pettigo in the backfield. Robertson in motion. Hands it off to Pettigo.
Same play, scored the touchdown on.
Pettigo's in for the 2-point conversion. Which brings a lead. Cardinals 34, Lions 6. With 6:26 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
We'll be right back for the Cardinal kickoff. Dale Leach and Noah Hilgett here on Eagle Channel 20.
Cleveland and Peschel back in the backfield to receive.
The ball is loose. Short kick attempt. Hoisington thinks they have it. It's at about at the 40. But Minneapolis does. Looks like Backus was on it.
As it bounced off Chasen Vogan's shoulder there.
Minneapolis takes over at their 41. 6:22 to go in the game. Another nice long drive would be nice here.
Villapando
Villapando is on.
covers it up. Be a loss of 1, maybe 2.
2nd and 12 coming up.
As Villapando brings the call back to the huddle.
Villapando with the ball, tries the left side, gets gets to the 40. I thought he might get to the original
Gain of 1.
line of scrimmage, but
Third
3rd and 11. The Minneapolis 40-yard line. Villapando lines up in Wildcat formation.
and we
There's
have
a flag. Approachment on the
Encroachment.
defense.
penalty marker on the flag. Penalty is encroachment against Hoisington. 5-yard penalty will make it 3rd and 6.
So 3rd and 6 for the Lions from their 45. Little reverse. Pichel
Cleveland
trying the
hands
right
off to
side,
Pichel.
and he drops for a loss.
Pichel's brought down by
Diesel on the carry.
Wyatt Pettigo.
Pichel's going to be dropped at the 42, and he's down. Gets to the 43, actually. Forward progress.
For an injury.
Hopefully it's no more than just the wind knocked out of him or something. So the Lions will punt here. We'll be back shortly. Okay, Derek's up, but he's going to come out with assistance. Something with a knee or an ankle, maybe. Probably the last we see of him this game. The way they grabbed him, it's got to be an ankle, not a knee.
Yeah.
Which can be very bothersome.
Yep. Very painful, yep.
So the Lions will punt from their 43. Got to get the punter back out on the field. He's helping carry Pichel off. Fourth and 8 for the Lions.
They're on 43. Cornick with the punt. Gets it off.
Going to go to about the 32-yard line.
That goes out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Hoisington will start possession there.
First and 10 from their 41 with 4:17 remaining here in the game. Derek Pichel's out with some kind of an ankle injury. Oh.
As Boxberger with the keeper to about the 24-yard line before he's taken down by number 5, John Nelson, and 81, Hunter Allison.
From the 41 to the 23 of Minneapolis. 41 of Hoisington to the 23 of Minneapolis.
46 yards on the play.
Clock stops with 4:06 to move the chains.
23.
And off to 34. No. Faked 34. Quarterback kept it.
Boxberger on the carry. Stop on the play by number 70, Casey Keel.
Got about 3 yards.
Gain of 3 on the play will make it 2nd and 7.
Hand off up the center to 34 Bush.
Ball on the carry.
Was that his name?
34,
Yeah.
Josh Ball.
Ball.
Yep.
I knew it started with a B.
Through Martin.
Got to the 15 of Minneapolis. 2:45 to go here in the contest.
Hot dog and popcorn at the reduced rate of 50 cents each. While supplies last. 50-cent hot dogs and popcorn.
Back to pass. Over to the side. It's complete.
To Donovan. Donovan turns up.
Short of the goal line.
Is complete.
About a first down.
The number 20 back to Donovan. Listen Houghton on the stop.
Ball is at the 2-yard line. Yep.
The goal Hoisington.
First to goal from the 2.
2:17 left to go here in the fourth quarter. As they push forward,
Touchdown.
Ball on the carry.
I
Into
didn't,
the end zone for the touchdown.
I didn't see who carried it. Better go probably. Makes it 40-6 with 2:01 to go. They'll go for 2. Oh, they're going to go for the extra point kick.
as Donovan lines up for the PAT.
And we're going to have an offside for number 38, Plummer.
Penalty marker on the play.
Encroachment on the defense.
Penalty is offside against Minneapolis. Penalty is declined.
They declined the penalty. Will kick. High
And in.
and good.
Extends the lead 41-6 here with 2:01 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Second remaining in the contest. Score, Hoisington 41, Minneapolis 6.
We'll be right back with the kickoff from Hoisington. 2:01 to go in the game. Dale Leach and Noah Helgett. Eagle Communications, Channel 20. Okay, with Peasel having gone into the locker room, number 8, is that out there on the right? Replacing
Yep, 8, Kenny Kirk.
Kenny Kirk and Cleveland, the deep backs.
Donovan to kick off.
Oops, through the wickets. Picked up by Cleveland, which was, I had to wonder for a while if we were going to come up with that. He gets a yard back to the 25.
Stop on the play by number 34. Nice call. Lions will take possession. First and 10 of your 25.
First and 10 for the Lions on their 25. 1:56 to go here in the game.
Villapando takes it right. Gain about 4.
Villapando, the ball carrier.
Gets it to the 29, so almost a 5-yard gain.
Stop on the play by number 24, Cole Steiner. Need a 4 on the play. We'll make it second and 6.
Lines up in the Wildcat formation. Villapando rolls left.
Oh, slipped.
Slipped.
Got arm tackled, he got out of that, and then he slipped trying to make his cut.
Slips down.
So loss of yardage by about a yard to the 28. Under a minute to go. 3rd and 7. Low snap.
Villapando picks
picked
it up.
Gets a yard, maybe 2.
Villapando again, the ball carrier. Stop on the play by number 10, Kevin Cole.
The clock is rolling under 20 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter.
They get it to the
Hoisington
29.
41, Minneapolis
down.
6.
Minneapolis can run one play and it'll be over. But
Penalty marker on the field.
clock stops with 12 seconds remaining with a penalty. Sideline infraction. This is just a warning. Sideline infraction. Yeah, just a warning on the Hoisington Cardinals. They were over there rooting and hollering. Must have got out of the box. Villapando carries over the right side.
Pushes forward. Almost to the first down yard line.
Gets to the 34 possibly, and that's going to end it.
That's the end of the 4th. That's the end of the game. Hoisington 41, Lions 6.
Well, you know, this is about what I thought the spread would be
Yeah.
without, if we had all our healthy players. We did not have healthy players. Lions
We
put up
were
a good
on
fight.
pretty much our 4th string quarterback.
So Minneapolis drops this 41-6 on their home field in the 3rd district game of the season. We will be at Hayes next week, I assume from Lewis Field, to play the TMP Buffaloes, the Monarchs, from their home stadium on the campus of Fort Hays State University. With that, Dale Leach and Noah Helga going to sign off. Thanks again, as always, for having us in your home here, Eagle Communications Channel 20. Anything you want to say to close it out, Noah?
It was fun. Maybe a tough game, but enjoying the time that you've given me on here, Dale.
Well, you're welcome. It's good to have you here, especially with Mike Perry being out on it.
Yep.
Cindy's birthday. Happy birthday, Cindy Perry. And We'll be back next week.
Yep,
in
I'm
Hayes.
just glad I'm getting the chance to do this, starting a foundation, because
Mhm.
my goal is to have a long career here on sports broadcasting,
Good for you.
talking about the sports, you know. So,
Good
yeah, it's
for
pretty
you.
good.
Well, we're going to sign off. Good night, folks.